Richard Krenian pulls back the curtain and reveals how teams really get things done at his company, Redev. Welcome to the Richard Krenian Interviews.
As soon as you ask a question, a closing question, how do you feel about a product that will do all of this for you and your family?
Versus?
When you ask that question, you shut up and you let them talk. The next breath should be theirs. So don't embarrass them by interrupting them. And if you've done a really good job at the beginning of the process and you've identified the needs that they have and you've shown them how we can solve the needs with your product, right? And they've agreed to everything along the way, because if they haven't back here, there's no sense going any further, because you're going to have problems when it comes to the ultimate close. You have to get agreement along the way. So there's little trial closes and trial questions that you would ask.
What's a trial close or trial question?
Well, how do you feel about this part? Do you think this, you said that you wanted to, you know, in my business, you said that you wanted your family to live in the house that they currently live in. Is that right? You wouldn't want them to move to another house if something happened to your spouse.
Yes.
Correct? Right. So that's a trial close. I've got agreement on that. I know everything about it, and we get down to the very last thing that we know that this is going to solve all of this. How can they possibly? The next thing that we're going to have to do is do some paperwork to make sure that all of this happens. Oh, well, and then I just have to think about it. Okay, well, let's go back and let's think about it. What is it here that you don't want? You said you wanted this. You said you want Mary to live in the house so that the kids. You said you wanted to have this much so they go to school. You said that you would need this for this. What is it that you don't want? Well, no, I want all those things. So then basically what you're saying is that we should get, the paperwork going and move it forward and make it easy for them to do that. It's really quite simple. It's the easiest part.
So a trial close really is an assumption or is a logical step to verify what it is. You already know the answer, to verify with the customer what he ought to know or should know.
Right.
And if you have an agreement on 3, 4, 5, or 6 items, when you come to the conclusion, therefore, the ultimate answer should be a yes by the customer because you took him through the steps logically.
Right.